Hallo Zeen, en welkom op het eerste jaarlijkse kijkfeestje Het Huis Anubis, waar we alle 404 afleveringen van de hitshow Het Huis Anubis bekijken en analyseren. Dus riem me vast en pak je popcorn. Want we gaan een wilde rit maken.
Okay, enough of that. You probably thought I was saying something along the lines of, Zane, this week I've been listening to the 2007 soundtrack to the hit show Het Huis Anubis. But in reality, I was saying, hello Zane, and welcome to the first annual Het Huis Anubis viewing party, where we watch and analyze all 404 episodes of the hit show Het Huis Anubis. So buckle up and break out your popcorn, because we're about to go for a wild ride. Unfortunately, that's a lie. I wanted to start today's video with an important lesson. Often, our expectations do not match reality. Here's another example of that. If I told you that you were going to listen to the soundtrack to a mid-aughts Nickelodeon teen-targeted TV show, would you have expected a vaguely disco track with high repetitive synth? Maybe. Would you have expected finely crafted choral harmonies singing the praise of Anubis? Possibly? Would you have expected a bangin', non-synthetic sax solo? How about a smooth, sultry classical guitar solo? Would you have expected pure, raw, unrestrained emotional energy?
Heeft hij alleen de sleutel in mijn wereld is hij God.
What about a saloon-style western complete with pedal steel guitar? Not a chance. But before I dive too deep into the album, let's talk about the show that birthed it, Het Huis Anubis. Het Huis Anubis is a Belgian TV show that aired from 2006 to 2009. The show follows a group of 8 students who live together at the boarding school House of Anubis. Just as new student Ninka moves in, another student, Joyce, goes missing. As part of her initiation, Ninka must spend a night in the forbidden attic where she discovers the diary of a girl named Sarah, whose parents used to own House of Anubis. Discovering this diary leads Ninka and her friends down a trail of clues full of twists, turns, deception, love, and musical numbers. Het Huis Anubis was very popular in the Benelux, leading to several dubs of the show for the surrounding area, a couple of movies, and of course, an English adaptation of the show called House of Anubis. I know this is a little off topic, but it has been bothering me all week. Take a look at this brief section from the original intro to the show.
Zal ontdekken deze schat ligt hier in het Huis Anubis. Eén mysterie, 1000 vragen, dit is het Huis Anubis.
Now the intro is 2.5 minutes long, but it's very similar to this. It cuts back and forth between the protagonist Ninka wandering through the splendidly decorated House of Anubis and action shots from the show. It well establishes that there's going to be plenty of mystery, secrets, making friends, flirting, etc. Now take a look at this clip from the American Remake's intro. Oh, sorry, I couldn't breathe. It was like somebody stole all the atmosphere. But the trailer does have these nice moments.
I don't totally trust her.
Why? Because she's American.
Those damn dirty Americans.
Falls off his chair in amazement.
Coincidence? I think not.
Anyway, I was very pleasantly surprised with the album this week. It has a lot of variety and I genuinely enjoyed listening to it. One of the fun things about listening to music in another language is that you hear syllables you're not used to. Dutch has a lot of throaty that you don't get in English.
Met mijn zorgen elke morgen gaat de dag aan mij voorbij.
I just think it's neat hearing sounds that I'm not used to. I spent the first few days listening to this album in Dutch with no context, allowing my imagination to fill in what each song was about. After looking up the translation to each song, I learned that there are way more cheesy love songs than I had initially thought. Out of the 10 tracks on this album that are not theme songs, 5 of them are love songs. But what can you expect from a teen mystery drama? Anyway, I'm giving this album a 3 out of 5. I definitely enjoyed some of the tracks, partly because I couldn't understand what they were saying, but it was also very well crafted and an enjoyable listen. Now Zane, once again, your video last week was late, so here is your punishment. I am going to send you the link to an episode of Het Huis Anubis in Dutch with no subtitles, and you must watch that episode and provide a synopsis at the end of your next video, telling us all what that episode was about. I just want you to do your best to figure out what happened in the episode and tell us all about it. I'm looking forward to it next week. Good luck.